have labeled black folks who are excessively obedient to white folks as Uncle Toms. We identify them as someone who betrayed their cultural allegiance, who will sell their people out. But the real Uncle Tom was exact opposite. Let me tell you about it. I'm the young black mayor, your #1 history influencer. The real Uncle Tom was Reverend Josiah Henson, born a slave in Maryland in 1789. His autobiography was published in 1849. The Uncle Tom character we know of comes from what was considered to be the greatest novel of all time, Uncle Tom's Cabin, written by Harriet Beecher Stowe and published in 1852. He was submissive to whites but still a hero to blacks in the book. Racist playwrights of the 19th century wrote Uncle Tom in as a sellout to his people, performed by white actors in blackface. But the real-life Uncle Tom escaped from slavery through the Underground Railroad. The real Uncle Tom purchased 200 acres of land in Canada and developed a self-sustaining community of free blacks called the Don Settlement. There he started the British American Institute, which taught and employed former slaves. He learned how to read and became more active as an abolitionist, returning to the U.S. several times to free more slaves. He was a preacher and he served in the Canadian Army, leading a black militia unit in the Canadian Rebellion of 1837. In 1851, he traveled to Great Britain to meet Queen Victoria as a speaker. He raised money along the way for his community back home in Canada. The real Uncle Tom passed away in 1883. And in 1983, he became the first black person to be featured on a Canadian postage stamp. Ultimately, Josiah Henson started an all-black town with over 500 free blacks. So who you calling Uncle Tom now? To stay up on your hidden history, lock in with me. Truly your #1 history influencer.